Professor Black Ops, you said let's get it. Alchemy takes down the internet. I'm sorry, Akamai takes down the internet. So let's go through it. Akamai outage. What is Edge DNS? So basically, Akamai takes the web address and relates it to the actual IP address. When you go to the computer, you don't do it actually by the URL, you do it by the IP address. So, what is an edge DNS? DNS, the importance of DNS reliability, availability cannot be overstated. When your DNS is attacked or goes out of service, your website and application becomes unreliable. That's bad for your business. That's why relying on solely on your own DNS server or on a single provider makes your DNS and by extension your business vulnerable. Edge DNS is an authoritative DNS service that makes your DNS resolution from your premises and data centers to the Akamai Intelligent Edge. Edge is architecture for nonstop DNS availability and high performance, even through the largest DDoS attacks. So obviously that is not true because Akamai went down and they did not have failover. So these are your DNS server. Akamai pushes that to the edge, so it doesn't have to go back to your premises of your data center to get your content or your web pages, right? So if you're Google or one of the big service providers, you want it to push the edge closer to the user, right? So basically that's what it is. So let's read the article. The internet outage that took down several major websites seems to be fixed. Several major websites briefly went down Thursday in a widespread outage linked to content distribution network Akamai. By about 12:50 p.m. Eastern Time, Akamai said it fixed the issues. The service seemed to be back normal. The company later said on Twitter that the issue was caused by a software update that triggered a bug. It confirmed the incident was not a result of a cyber attack on its platform. Akamai said the interruption lasted for up to an hour and it apologized for the inconvenience. So that's the Twitter post. Akamai's operations have moved data move around the internet. Said its website early Thursday that it was investigating an emerging issue. That's the Edge DNS servers. Oracle also pointed to Akamai as the source of the issue, which impacted some of Oracle cloud properties, and said its resources within its own cloud service was not affected. But large companies depend on third-party providers like Akamai, so Oracle can't blame Akamai. Akamai works for Oracle. Oracle needs to take that blame. The domain name system is like a phone book for websites. The technology figures out the right IP address to use when people try to go to individual websites. The Edge DNS service from Akamai takes care of the work for apps and websites and protects them against distributed denial of service or DDoS attacks. Delta Airline, British Airways, Capital One, GoDaddy, Vanguard, UPS, LastPass, AT&T, and Costco were among some of the website loading slowly or showing DNS failures Thursday afternoon. The outage caused some of the real-world disruptions. For example, Delta customers could not use their airline website or apps to check into flights until Akamai fixed the problems. So obviously, Akamai is a big player in the DNS services. So when it goes down, a lot of major players go down. Once again, Professor Black Ops, cybersecurity for the people. Let's get it together, Akamai. Please subscribe.